What's going on, man? How's it going?
Not much. Long night. Just woke up.
Yeah, long night of celebrating the trading
Yeah.
week, or
I don't try not to tell anybody. Honestly, I literally nobody knows how much money I make or anything. So
yeah, yeah,
and
okay.
maybe my parents, but I still think they don't believe me.
Yeah, I'm having trouble believing you after seeing those returns, man. That's insane.
Yeah. Well, it's
So,
like it honestly it's a little bit lucky, definitely, but it's literally just capitalizing on the current market because especially since last year, the whole GME, AMC,
mhm,
and all these giant IPOs popping off and all this kind of became a meme market. And now there's so many people that want to get in on this stuff, so it's super easy to capitalize upon it just
right.
by buying pre-IPO.
Yeah, it's Chinese pre-IPOs are just a hot sector. Anything could be a hot sector, and obviously, I don't think you're planning on making 3,000% return on
No,
that trade,
those are
but
this is very. I probably won't trade another IPO unless it punches me in the face.
right, yeah. But I mean, hey, the risk reward ratio seems to be worth it. I mean, there are the last three. I haven't seen one not open at least 500% higher. So,
Yeah,
if you can get filled at a pretty good fill, then obviously you don't want to go full account, but $220. It's
yeah,
it's a crazy
yeah.
return.
That's insane.
So first of all, walk me through your trade. Walk me through your trading week because I know you had that one, and then you did get an STBX, right?
Yes, and then Ape was the first one. So Ape was just it was super hyped up. I saw all over WSB. I see it all
Mhm.
over Twitter. I see all these things. It's obviously gonna pop off when it opens. It's just it's pretty much an IPO, but it's like a
Yeah,
dividend, I guess. So
yeah.
I literally just waited. I just stared at it, and then I had some alerts set right when it opened. Got a million alerts, and I think I bought like a couple hundred shares.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm not
Oh,
sure how
you
many I
bought
bought.
that one after IPO. That was not a pre-IPO buy.
That wasn't no. You
Okay.
couldn't really buy that one pre-IPO, but right when it opened, I just hit it and then halted up, and then resumed again. Halted up at 869, I think, and then it went up to a high day at
Yeah,
1050. I had half out, and then I got stuck in a halt down. I netted about $550 on that trade.
that's a pretty good trade. And okay, so before this week, what was your biggest winner you've had?
I haven't had a winner over 1,000 yet before this week. My
Mm.
biggest winner, in a day, it was SWVL and IDAI, and it was a combined 1,300. But I think it was 700 SWVL and then 500 IDAI.
Okay.
But my biggest actual trade was BFRI about 4 months ago. It was about
Mm-hmm.
$860.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And then so you did pretty well in Ape, and then you said, you know what? I see this hot sector. Let me get in pre-IPO.
Yeah. Well, I had actually had the plan to get into STBX a couple days before because on Webull it's trending and it's trending on hot stocks and stocked with. So I said I might as well capitalize upon this because it's clearly going to pop
Mm.
off at least a bit. And even if it doesn't, I'm only risking $250. If I get stuck in a halt down, I'll lose $50.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
And so what? So how much did you get in on SCBX, and how much did you exit?
I think I had 47 shares at the ask, so it was six. And then I'm kind of dumb because it filled me. I had a limit order and it filled me my other 53 shares that I ordered and it filled me when it opened. So my
Like
average
11.
around 11.
Oh,
But
gotcha.
still, it ended up working. It ripped up to 46, I think.
Yep.
And I was just trading regularly, sold half up. And I guess every IPO that seems to follow that kind of formula where it instantly halts up again, and then it'll head up, resume higher, head up a little bit, and then dump.
You're dumb.
And
Right.
yeah, so that
So,
was
so all in, what was your position size?
all in. Probably about like $1,000,
Mm-hmm.
which is that's a tiny position for me, I guess. I could say that to somebody else, and maybe they think it's a lot, but
Right.
when you're thinking of percentages and you're thinking stop losses, my stop loss is generally 7% or so. Lose $70
Mm-hmm.
for a reward of 10% to 15%.
So what did you what did you gain on that one? Like all in, like what do
All
you
in, it was
actually?
about 300% all in total. So it would have like 300-400%. It would have been like, yeah, so $3,190, something like that. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
great, but it's around 3,000.
that's
A little
crazy,
bit.
man.
Yeah.
That's my to put that in perspective. That's my yearly goal. My yearly goal is 300% return on my portfolio. So,
Wow.
so if
Drake
I'm,
like bigger size though.
yeah,
So
no, I don't, but it's just crazy. Like you did it in a day, and then the bigger one. So, did this give you more conviction on um,
yes,
J?
because so on Jay-Z, really the reason that I bought it, and especially like with STBX popping off, I saw Jay-Z like the perfect opportunity. I bought it at the ask, but it was because AMTD was underwriting it, and HKD was what AMTD. That's
Yep.
AMTD's company they brought public. It's a Chinese education stock, and I just said this is definitely gonna pop off, and it has a ton of hype all over Reddit, Twitter, all these places where these retail traders are just trading it up, so I can easily capitalize upon it. And as long as I have like good risk management and I'm not greedy, like most traders, I'll easily be able to just make a couple thousand and just
Hmm.
leave.
Yeah.
So what I did.
And so, walk me through Jay Z real quick. First of all, how many you bought? What was your average? What was your exit? And then final profit.
So I didn't want to get greedy on Jay-Z, so I only went for 47 shares pre-IPO, which is about a $250 position, something like that. And then I ended up getting filled 37 of those. And especially, I think it's because I waited until the pre-IPO finally opened and I pressed order. I put my order in as fast as possible and then left it. So I got filled 37 shares, and then I get them on yesterday morning. And then, I mean, I saw the bid prices on Moomoo, the Nasdaq bid prices. I was astonished. I thought it was just some BS, and it
Yeah.
opened at 126, and I was just, this is crazy. Opened at 126, ripped to about 186. I probably had an average sell of about 140. I definitely could have had some more profit, so a bit of an execution issue, but I'm completely fine with how much I made on it.
Right, right. Yeah, and so um, before I ask you this next question, I remember when we talked about the second honk going up, like if it follows STBX, it'll rip up and then dump and get in a honk going down. And I know you knew that and you were selling as it came down. Did you have a sell market order and it filled all but five, correct? Five
Yeah.
shares?
Well, it's kind of hard. I'm trading on when I'm doing like IPOs. I'm trading on a phone
Dude.
because I don't know how to use Webull desktop honestly, and it's
Oh.
super efficient. It's super inefficient, so I'd much rather just sell on the phone.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to get all my shares out. I had all but 5 shares out
Goated
in the
mobile
hall, then I just
trader.
market them out.
Goated mobile trader. That's crazy. And so you're all in $220
Yeah.
with an average of was it 6?
It was 7. It'd
7?
be 7 because I bought at the ask of the
Okay.
offering price.
And then all out, how much did you come out with? And then in your average sell is 140. So how much did you profit on that one?
Oh, it would be around 140, but I profited about 5,190 was the exact, and 33 cents.
So we're talking like a 3,000% return.
I think, yeah, something like that. Might be a bit more.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I got to pull up a calculator. I actually want to see the exact return on this one.
It would be 2,000%, I think, all in all.
Okay. That's
Maybe more.
oh no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, about just over 2,000% return in one day. And so your account, your Webull account, has seen. I mean,
I've taken a lot out. I'm transferring over to TDA, especially because I'll be 18 in a couple days. So I'll finally be able to like have one account just trade over PDT.
yeah. Oh, you're rocking custodial accounts right now.
Well, yeah, but I'm over PDT in my margin account.
That's
so
crazy. That's crazy, man.
it's
Wow.
kind of when I joined your Discord, I think I had about $2,000 in my account, and now I think all in total, especially counting this week, I've probably net about like $21,000 trading, and then on top of like my other like this is an hour a day, you know.
Yeah.
And then on top of like other side hustles like door-to-door sales, all those things, I've net a couple thousand. Then my job, I've probably made about $10,000 just my regular job that I worked for about 9 months before, and I quit that about 2 months ago.
So talk to me about the future. People want to know. Okay, so your account's seen about a 8,000% gain this week, almost, just shy of it.
Yeah, something like that on Webull, and I started it with $500 actually. I trade options on that. I kind of just mess around with it, just random plays like the CPI numbers.
Yeah,
I could go up, so I definitely placed a bet on that. It went up because of my analysis, and then just regular options trades where I'm using options flow and whatever.
Mm-hmm. So what's that account at right now? That whole account, if you don't mind me asking.
I withdrew most of the money except for the money that's not settled from the Jay-Z trade. So it's pretty much just 5,000 right now, and then
that's crazy.
I'm taking most everything out, and I'm gonna leave like maybe $2,000, $1,000 in there, because just some money to just like plays like this, just to do stuff like that with.
Right. Crazy, man. That's the crazy part about it is your max position on that account this week was $1,000, right?
Yeah, a little bit of.
And that account beat my account, and I trade with 100 times that. So it's like, man, like I'm listen, dude, I'm really happy for you. That's a really cool. I was so pumped to see that. But it's just like
it's super different, like market environment. Like,
yeah,
this doesn't usually happen, but when it does, like especially just in these little bull pops that we have during this bear market, these bear market rallies, this always seemed to happen. Like you saw in what was it, April, May, when the market was pumping, it pumped like 15% in like 4 weeks.
Yeah. Yep.
After Powell spoke, and during that time, I think OST and like TELL, those went from like $3 to like $2.50, and then they dumped, and those are all IPOs.
Yeah. Yep. But that's crazy. So, what does the future look like with that account? With I kind of want to dive deeper into some of the side hustle stuff, and I know you've gotten pretty good at. I think you've tested like 3 or 4 since joining, and just kind of saying like how much money you've made. So, what does the future look like for you, man?
Definitely just keep on trading every day, just an hour and a half a day. Just keep my risk management alive, and especially just capitalize upon the current market environment. Whatever's moving, whatever's hot, just capitalize upon it. If these IPOs are hot, capitalize on it. If some meme stock gets hot, maybe capitalize upon that, even though it's kind of hard to trade. Or if the general market's hot, just our basic strategies, pre-market high, stuff like that. Just capitalize.
Yeah.
But with the side hustles, really, like right now, I'm out of a job. Within that, I definitely got a little bit lazy, but it's kind of I don't live in a very big town. I've probably hit every single house in the entire town. There's about 22,000 people. And I've hit like the entire town, honestly, just through the entire summer doing address numbers, window cleaning, stuff like that. But for the winter, what I'm really looking at is Christmas lights.
Okay.
Because I think that'd be perfect. Just probably go door to door, sell it, take some flyers with me, print out 1,000, 2,000 flyers, go around all these neighborhoods surrounding me, and just hand out flyers. And I'm sure I'd get a ton of sales. It's not really what you sell, it's how you sell it and how you manage it. So it really doesn't matter what you sell.
Right. Yeah. No, exactly. What was your favorite side hustle you've done and maybe your most profitable? Like, so for example, if there's an unlimited amount of homes, you live in a big city, what would be the one that you'd like, man, I'd do this full time if I could?
Window washing, if you can manage it right, you can easily, and I mean anyone, no sales experience, nothing. If you could work for, I'd say like 4 hours just straight knocking doors, it's definitely like a big, like, I guess ego thing. Because you're going to doors, you're knocking doors, and it sucks to get told no a million times. But if you can close just one sale an hour, you make $125 an hour, and then you can get workers on top of that to go do it for you. Like that's what I had doing, and I would pay them very generously. And that's really just how it goes. And usually you're not closing only a once an hour. Usually you can close, especially in a big city, a suburban neighborhood. I can close about one in every like 6 houses I knock. One in every six
Wow.
people I can close, especially once you get the sales skills up. You know what to say. Just to anyone in general. Um, you can just close one in 6 houses.
Yeah.
Get 2-3 sales an hour, and you're making about $250 an hour. Pay your employees, and I would pay them about $25 an hour to just do window cleaning.
Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So you think if you could, you would kind of sit back more on the sidelines and do more management style, right?
Yeah,
Hire a little bit more.
that's definitely the goal. And I think window cleaning, I could have capitalized on it more, but it's whatever.
So
But yeah, definitely being able to sit on the sidelines and just manage things. And if you can just set deal and just set deal after deal after deal after deal, and then you just send employees, it's much easier than doing it yourself, because it just gets tiring after a while. And honestly, you're just giving somebody else a job, a very good job. $25 an hour.
yeah,
Very,
that's $10 above
my
minimum
job.
wage in some areas. So it's a very good
Yeah.
job. I know people with a college degree that don't make that.
Wow.
So no college for you?
I'm actually in my town. There's this little thing. It's kind of like it's just a branch to program. So I'll have a 2-year business degree out of high school, or at least really close, if I don't pass all my courses this year. But yeah, I'll have a 2-year associate's degree,
Okay.
and then I don't really know. I might finish it up, go to college, but either way, I'm gonna be doing door-to-door sales and probably day trading for the next couple of years for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you're 17 right now, and
Yes.
that's you could. I mean, that's crazy. I'm just trying to think about the numbers through just doing those. If you were able to do it full time, man, there'd be no doubt in my mind you could clear 6 figures a year doing that.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
I think
You want to go to college for that? You want to go to college, man?
it's like, it's such a dilemma, because I don't know,
You want to feel like you wanted to try it just to say you've been there and tried it, but at the same time, it's not something you really see yourself doing.
yeah. I think, moving to a different place for college, I definitely opens up so many opportunities
Yeah, big time.
too. Yeah, because I want to work on like opening up a sales company, especially next summer. Open up a sales company, get some guys under contracts, and then probably just sell window cleaning or sell like pest control or something.
Hmm.
Like all these other, I don't know if you were in college and you had all these dudes to recruit you, but that's what they do.
No, I didn't have anyone try to recruit me. I just kind of chilled in my dorm room or at the gym.
Yeah.
College was great to kind of get to a newer environment, but I mean, I knew very quickly that's not something I wanted to do, especially for the cost. And really, I think a lot of people get hung up on the cost of things, right, the debt or whatnot, but they often undermine the opportunity cost of wasting 4 years of your life. You talk about the last 6 months, last 2 months, what you've been able to do. Now take 4 years of that away.
Yeah.
Of your most productive, wealth building years is very, very sad. So with the profits that you've made, what do you plan on doing with them? Do you plan on buying something? Do you plan on reinvesting it?
I don't know. I try not to be a money oriented person, because I think of like trading more as a game. Like I just want to be good at it. I don't want to make money, I guess. I definitely want to make money. That's obviously the goal. But like my main focus is being good at it, not forcing trades, not doing anything dumb. But like, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do anything with the money. Probably just keep reinvesting, because I feel like I need to leverage my money that I have now to make more money. Maybe get into real estate, wholesaling, something like that. And just keep leveraging until I have like actual wealth and I can start enjoying myself,
Right. Yeah, definitely. And what you made today, I've put down payments on homes for cheaper than that, or what you made this week. So if you cleared AK this week, that's that's a FHA loan, closing costs and stuff. You have yourself a house right there, my friend. So, but we'll go into more credit and stuff another time.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. So You joined PC 5 months ago. You said
I think it was in March. But I
March.
found out about PC in December. And then I would like paper trade I remember paper trading ISIG with you and you made like $38,000. I was so hyped. It was just
Yeah.
like so much like opportunity in my eyes.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, let me switch to real trading. Oh wait, where'd those opportunities go?
Yeah. Well, I actually went and traded options and I blew 2 accounts.
Oh
And
man.
then I figured out how to trade options. And then I told Dagan this, but like the whole like story, I guess, was I blew up 2 accounts and then I added $250. And then I traded that up to about 1,000 trading options. I actually found like good people, good mentor, and actually learned like the psychology of trading. And then I think INDO, IMPP started popping off. So I started hopping in the live streams and I made like 40% on IMPP and like both of those. And I traded that up to like $2,200 or so. And I just kept full porting through and through. And I ended up getting my account to about it was about $10,000 during that hot market cycle. By the
Yeah,
dead end, it was about 10,000.
that's crazy. That's awesome. So, you're gonna cross PDT this month, hopefully. Once you
I'm already over it from like profits from other things. So
okay.
my TDA account is well over PDT now. And I'm just at a point where I just withdraw everything over a certain point because
Mm-hmm.
to me, there's no point in me taking a $26,000 position.
Mm-hmm.
So over a certain point, I'm just like over 26,000. I just withdraw everything and I put it in other things. I have some long stock account. I have I bonds and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Out
Okay.
of like 9 right now.
So you're giving yourself about $1,000 cushion, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I've never taken more than a $400 loss.
Okay.
So if I do, I mean,
You just put more money
so
into it.
yeah, I'll add more, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I don't see myself taking over $1,000 loss anytime soon.
No. Well, I mean, once you start to size up, you'll have those. I mean,
Oh,
but as long as you, like we talk about, make double what you lose, then you're just fine.
Yeah.
So, I think that's kind of all the questions I had. I really wanted to hear about the trading week. I wanted to hear a lot about the side hustles. What would you say? This is what I want to ask you. What would you say to aspiring traders that want to build their account outside of just day trading? Say they have $250 and they need to increase their starting capital to get to our $3,000 requirement. What would you recommend?
If you want to just easily make money, literally just walking up to somebody's door, asking them to paint their address number. If you can hit, like at one point, I had it down to just a science. I would do the address number in about 3 minutes. I had it super quick. You just keep knocking door after door after door, rejection after rejection, then you hit one, rejection after rejection, and you hit one. If you can get just 3 an hour, which really isn't much, especially because it takes about 2 minutes, and the supplies only cost like $30-$40 maybe, you easily can make $60 an hour. You work that for 4 hours a day, you make $240 a day, and then you do that for a week. You already have $1,000 in your account.
How much did you charge per address number?
$20.
$20?
Yes.
Okay. And then it took you 3 minutes, you said.
Yeah, I had it. At first, it probably took me about 40 because I was super like particular. And then as I got it down, I could literally make it look super professional, super good in about 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Oh my goodness. And it was just black and white, right?
Yeah,
Sure paint.
white background, black numbers, and people will pay you.
Yeah.
If you go up and you're not like so serious about it, you're a little bit like joking around with them, they'll pay you.
How have you ever thought about like let me try to see if I can get this for 30, or have you found like $20
No, I
like
feel like 20's already a bit like up there.
Because they see you leave and done in 3 minutes. You're like, I just paid that kid $20 for 3 minutes of work.
Yeah. Well, I'm gotten good at it though.
Yeah.
But definitely, even if you just close 1 an hour, I doubt anybody my age could find a job that even pays $20 an hour.
Right.
So.
Yeah, no, it's hard.
Right.
Being your own boss and right, from with with $40 of supplies to make $20 an hour, that's a pretty good investment. You're looking at within 2 hours, you're already, net zero on the business. It's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. And even just the hourly rate. Like I worked for $10.50 an hour for 10 months.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I'm not even gonna tell you what I work for then, if that's gonna make you laugh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I at ProfitCon, part of the thing I'm gonna be talking about is just like how the hourly rate has infected us so much. I think it was a Ty Lopez thing where he talked about the top 10 richest men in the world are richer than the bottom 3.5 billion. And so he talks about the hourly rate, and he goes, so if those top 10 people work 24 hours a day, so never sleep and just work, the maximum they could work in a day, all of them combined, is 240 hours. It's not that much. And then this bottom 3.5 billion, if they all just worked 1 hour, that's 3.5 billion hours worked. So already there you can tell that time and money, there's not a direct correlation. You need to have something outside of it if you want to grow. You're so capped at the hourly rate. I can't stand it when kids say, I'm working for this an hour. It's like, why would you do that to yourself? You started doing the painting, but I think what you found was there was more ROI on the window washing, and you can make more in a day. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Definitely more scalable too, would you say? As far as
definitely. It's not as much of like a joke as address numbers, even though like I guess it is a little bit of a joke. But I mean, once you're done, homeowners will pay you. I got huge tips sometimes, upwards of like $100.
Oh wow!
So and I would just
I saw you targeted some higher end zip codes and neighborhoods. Like I saw you're washing some pretty homes from some of the pictures you sent.
Yeah. One lady actually paid us $400 because she had like, I don't even know. She was just super nice, but she had this like window bridge, and it took me like 2 hours to do that. And then my buddy literally just did every other window in the house. And then I just did this giant window bridge, and we got it super clean. She paid us $400 for that.
Cheapers. So you do inside and outside of the window, or just outside?
Usually just outside, but I also I'll upsell inside. I'll say we'll do inside, outside, and then I also upsell like cleaning the gutters for them and cleaning like the garage door and whatever.
Okay. That's awesome, man. Well, hey, I appreciate your time. For the people that watch some of this stuff, where can they follow you and keep track of the progress you're making? It's pretty astounding for 18-year-old to have all that, to be over PDT already is pretty awesome.
I should definitely make some sort of account. I don't have an account. I guess like my Discord, you can definitely just join like the Profit Chasers, and then I usually especially in like general and whatever, I try to help anyone I can, because I realized how dumb I was and how awful I was at trading when I first started, and I knew absolutely nothing, and I was just listening to the wrong people. And I'd much rather try to help these traders to have a good mindset and whatever. But yeah, I guess my Instagram, I have an Instagram. It's WLCLM.
So, is that your dog? Your profile picture, Cascade?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my sister's dog.
Is he in the house? Is the Notorious Cascade dog there? Or?
He's not here right now.
Oh man.
Dog right here.
All right. Well, I thought I'd ask, but anyways, man, that's really cool. Like I said, that has to be one of the better trades. That definitely trumps my best trade by far. My best trade was 1,400%. So
on what?
That was on a small cap crypto.
Oh.
And I put 750 in, and I walked out with. I took some other trades that walked out with like $14,000 or something like that.
Oh wow!
So
they're gonna say DWAC.
No, so as far as dollar amount goes, but I always say that was my best trade dollar amount wise. But I always talk about percent gain is way more impressive, right? Because I could have made a 5% gain in my account and made that return, but you made a 3,000% return on your account. So which one was more impressive? You know what I mean? So yeah, I did leverage a little too much on DWAC, but it was a high conviction trade. I had faith in Trump, man. Trump wouldn't have let me down. I would have voted for Biden if I lost in that trade. But anyways, man, hey, dude, I appreciate your time. We need to do this more, especially keeping up with the side hustles. I think this is really cool. I think a lot of people are going to get a lot of value out of this stuff.
Yeah, I'm down. Especially, I mean, during the winter and whatever, I've been trying to get friends on board because, like, I had a buddy working at Home Depot for $15 an hour, and he did it with me for like 3 days before he left back to college. And he was like, "Dude, I should have done this the whole summer."
Whole summer.
Yeah.
And so where? Can you tell me what state you're located in? I don't even know exactly what street you're on.
I'm in New Mexico.
New Mexico. Wow. Okay, so this might be a dumb question, but it snows there in the winter?
It does. It definitely snows a lot.
What?
It's
Really?
It's so weird. Everyone thinks that New Mexico is like some like straight desert, like Arizona or something.
Yeah.
Even Arizona snow, but
I have experienced that firsthand. I have experienced Arizona snow firsthand. I got caught in a snowstorm on my honeymoon looking at the Grand Canyon. It was a blizzard. I tell you, those people do not know how to drive in the snow. It was crazy, man. Like 3 miles an hour. I'm like, this is like normal for back at home in New York. But that's okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that. The more you know. I didn't know it's snow in New Mexico. But alrighty, buddy. Well, I do appreciate your time, guys. If you want to ask him any questions about side hustles he's done or about his trading, all you have to do is reach out to Cascade on Discord, and we'll tag his IG in the end of the video.
Sure.
Alrighty, man. Appreciate your time. Peace.
Have a great one.
You too.